it's as surprising as anything can be, especially if you love the book and see the movie, you're just going to still be shocked. And I don't think many movies can do that. I could go anywhere I wanted emotionally. I just was let loose by Paul because Nina is so unhinged at the beginning. I really felt like I had the space to channel different things that I've always wanted to channel, and it's definitely been the most exciting and fun role that I've gotten to play. We were shocked last year because we were doing content stuff and we were doing pre-production stuff before we started shooting, and I was just so excited about the fact that it was going to be a holiday movie because it makes sense. Like, you need this kind of things, this kind of movie at the holidays because it's stressful. You need an escape, and we have given you an escape on a silver platter, and it's turned out better than I ever could have imagined. Our family is pretty chill, actually. I mean, we live in a very rural plot of land, so for us, it's friends come over, but it's not that chaotic. It's kind of calm. It is, the kitchen gets a little chaotic and a little hot because of all the baking, but I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to bake the Christmas cookies. I'm just get me there, get me home.
One of my favorite parts of releasing a film during this time of year is I get to embrace the holidays, and I am a huge holiday girl, so I love being able to dress up. We all do matching PJs, and I'll do onesies. I'll get matching onesies for everybody, and I have my cousins, my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, the kids, and we're all wearing the same onesies, and we get together and we have Christmas Eve together and we share stockings, and it's a really fun time. We stack ourselves in a pyramid, so all the cousins that are in my generation, we would do tiers, and we would take a family photo. So for my graduation present, my aunt, she made me a collage of all the different photos throughout the year, and it's like my most prized possession. I love it so much. I had so much fun. I was a huge fan of the book, so being able to bring Millie to life was just a dream. I loved it.
It's just a really good experience. I mean, the screenings we've had, the advanced screenings, like audiences are super engaged, like almost on a Rocky Horror Picture Show level, like shouting at the screen and whatnot. So I think it's just, it's getting a really visceral response out of people. And I think it's really something that'll take you away and you won't know what's going to happen. And it's got a little bit of everything, There's drama, there's humor, there's romance.
There's a lot of twists and turns, and I think there's something darkness behind the scene, behind the film, that is so interesting. I mean, in my personal taste, and so yeah, definitely dark, fun, and sexy. Yeah, why not? First of all, when Paul called me again, because we actually done one year before, we were shooting together A Simple Favor 2, and then he called me. He was like, "Mickey, I want you again for this film. It's called The Housemaid." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it. I love you, Paul. Let's." Then they sent me the script, and it was, wow, I love this character. I like this character, and it's amazing. He's so silent. He likes, you don't really know who he is. What does he want? So that was the click for me. So yeah. I'm Italian, so there are 300 billion people in my house during the Christmas time, so yeah.
First of all, they're just so talented. I've been dying to work with both of them. And then when these two roles came along, they just felt like the perfect fit for it, just physically and talent-wise and just across the board. So it was a real treat to have them and an honor to work with them and see them performing and being so great every day. We got a pretty good-looking cast, I was going to say that, So I was the only ogre on the set walking around, but we put them in front of the camera. No, it was really just fun to keep the levels going up on this movie. We start fairly crazy, and then we just keep plussing it up. But, it goes to some very dark places and hits some very serious subjects, but then the way it resolves is very.
When you write something, I don't ever have anything in mind, right? It's just they're random people inside my head. But when they cast it, the moment I knew that, the moment I saw their faces, I'm like, yeah, they're the only people who could bring these people to life. They are the characters. They're each and every one of them. They have this excitement, they have this intensity, they're incredibly beautiful, handsome, all those things, and they're absolute professionals. I think Amanda's character is incredibly warm at first glance, and she is You sort of slowly peel back the layers to realize that she's a person who's dealing with a lot and has things to reveal to the audience. Oh, Sydney's character is someone who's living on the edge, kind of one of those people at the fringe of society. She finds this amazing job, and then things take a turn for her. The holidays are all about spending time with our family, which can be intense. There's a lot of dynamics at play, and I think it's really fun to go to the movies and experience someone else's dynamics and have a real roller coaster of a good time.
I think people who go in expecting a thriller, they'll get that, but they'll also get some absolutely insane stuff. So the tone is kind of unique because it's very fun and it's participatory. So what I've noticed in all these screenings is that something's happening on the screen and the audience is engaged. They're like acting with the screen. So I'm really excited to see it with a big giant audience here today because I have a feeling it's gonna be a wild ride. It all starts with this amazing, amazing book by Frida McFadden that we ended up reading. And this is before it became into this massive international bestseller. And we convinced her that we were the right people to kind of make this book into a movie. Lo and behold, the right pieces came together. We had the perfect screenwriter in Rebecca Sonnenschein. We had the perfect cast and all the people you just mentioned. We had the perfect director in Paul Feig. And it all came together in this really unbelievable way.
It was just so fun and scary, but like in the best fun, exciting way. And as soon as it ended, when I first saw it, I was like, I need to see it again. So I'm so happy to be here tonight. They're all so wonderful. I mean, the greatest actors. And Paul Feig was amazing. He did such a good job with the movie. It was a dream to have him working on it.